How's it going, guys? I'm Kevin Hart, and much like the news, I am about to present my opinion in a factual manner. Just as a disclaimer, this is my opinion. Don't take it seriously. Don't harass anyone. Be good. This is my due diligence, so I'm going to be responsible. But yeah, we have bad news because, 2021 was going so swell. We just had to have something crushing happen. So, Rings of Saturn has parted with their vocalist, Ian Bearer. That sucks. That's actually like the worst thing ever because Ian Bearer is a god among men. Even worse, they said that they're heading in an instrumental only direction. Terrible. I'm gonna read the full thing right now. Hey, at this point in the video, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do it. Smash the like button, just do it. It's free. Helps me out a ton. Keeps you up to date with everything I do. Good price. Free. Good price. Social links down below. Rings of Saturn is transitioning towards a strictly instrumental direction, which will open up many new doors in terms of musical creativity for the band's future. We are looking forward to exploring new territories of writing and expand on the band's overall sound in this way. Along with the recent instrumental album release versions of our past discography, every album since Dinger has traditionally included an instrumental track, so many fans will appreciate what's coming next with a sense of familiarity. We would love to have Ian Bearer on any tours we currently have booked, but that decision remains ultimately up to him, and moving forward, this also means that live shows will be done completely as an instrumental band. We would like to thank Ian Bearer for his years of hard work and commitment as the voice of the band during its most recent 10 years. On tour and in the studio, it has been an honor to create and perform music alongside such a great vocalist. We absolutely wish him the best in any endeavor he decides to pursue, and we hope that fans show him the same love and support as well. This is signed Joel Ullmans and Lucas Mann, and this is from the Rings of Saturn official account, which is this Lucas Mann's account. Naturally, mass outrage, because let's just get into the outrage. Then I'm gonna talk about my opinion, because let me tell you, I got an opinion. There's a brain in here, and it thinks. You might not think it does. This is the one comment in support that I've found from Charlie Caswell of Buried Alive. Great guitarist. I actually do like his vocals. And it's just heart emoji, prayer emoji. Insightful. Taylor Barber of Left to Suffer. This is dumb. Amen. Next one. Breakdowns aren't cool without vocals. Just saying. Agree there. Really bad idea. Crying emoji. It's my parents separating all over again. Me too. It was good while it lasted, I suppose. Damn. Vocals were a huge part of why I like this band. There are already lots of instrumental bands, so it's not anything like it's anything new. Looks like I've lost yet another band to listen to. At least we have the old stuff. You guys are genuinely ruining the music for a solid majority of your fans. This is a horrid choice. Nobody wants this, guys. And then, this one guy, join Lorna Shore. That'd be pretty hype. I think most importantly, though, is the response from Brojob, shout out Brojob, who responded with, Brojob is transitioning towards a strictly nude-only direction, which will open up many doors in terms of musical creativity for the band's future. We are looking forward to exploring new territories of our bodies and expanding on the band's overall look in this way. We would love to have our fans on any tours we currently have booked also be butt naked, but that decision remains ultimately up to you. Prayer emoji, kiss emoji. And moving forward, this also means that live shows will be done with our asses completely spread. We would like to thank our parents for their good genes and our dads for packing the smallest dicks ever. Buy our new album and we'll give you all a hickey with our butthole. Andrew, Jacob, Connor, Josh, and Trevor. Amazing. Very insightful. Love to see it. But yeah, overall, my take on this, other than the widespread outrage, I've been listening to Rings of Saturn. I think I first encountered them 2014 with their album Lugal Kien. Banger, of course. And, one thing that really did stand out to me was the vocals, because at that time I was listening to, a lot of death and stuff, and I hadn't really gotten into death metal vocals, but, Rings of Saturn kind of got me into the groove. Really enjoyed the stuff. And it's not like, they phrase it in such a way where it sounded like Ian Bearer was restricting them or holding them back, but realistically, was he? And do you have to go full sending into instrumental? Just be like, all right, no vocals, instrumental, we're doing this now. You could test the waters a little first, and I feel like they kind of have been testing the waters by releasing instrumental versions of pre-existing music, and no one really checks it out as much. I feel like if they really wanted to make a big change like this, write music without the vocals and then do a vocal version, right? So kind of reverse the process. Instead of doing a version with vocals and writing with vocals in mind, write instrumental tracks and then add the vocals later. Have Ian just fucking figure it out, I guess, to make it work, because then you're working with all the fans. And I think one guy really summed it up well when he was mentioning how like all the old none of the old fans like this, and it's kind of just alienating their fan base. Haha, funny joke. Rings of Saturn, alien band, wahoo. So I feel like there's a lot of backlash, and it's completely reasonable. Like, of course it's their band, but it just, the move is like very sudden, and quite frankly doesn't make sense. Another thing that kind of stood out to me is it's signed just Joel and Lucas. Haven't heard a statement from Ian. Ian Bearer has he hasn't said anything yet, so I don't know. Of course, this is just speculation, but it seems to me like they just kind of forced him out. I don't know. It's kind of weird to see so much like drama surround one band. Like, respect to Lucas and Joel, like their playing's insane, but like, fucking chill with the drum. Like, why is there so much like shit surrounding Rings of Saturn? I feel like there shouldn't be. And when you look at just the lineup of past members, it's just the list is expansive. It's weird. They don't even have a live bassist. Why is the list so expansive? It just, there's so many past members. Like, I think it was Aaron Stickowner, the former drummer, who's now an interloper with former guitarist Miles Dimitri Baker. They both left the band recently. So it's just why is there so much turnover in this band? Does it have to do with drama within the band? Is Lucas hard to work with? I don't know. Again, this is all speculation, my opinion, just what I see. It's just, I just don't know why this has to be the way it is. Love Dinger, love Lugal Kian. Gidim was insane album. What was it? The Macrocosm, insane. Just all these albums, just insane. Or no, Alta Ulu. Just all these. I feel like we're losing something really good, especially with Ian Bearer's vocals. He's a god amongst men, and it just seems like there's just so many ways to make it work, just compromise. Again, just write the instrumental tracks first and just focus with that in mind, and just being like, fuck it, let's see what happens with vocals, and then just release a separate vocal version. See the reception, test the waters, because just releasing instrumental versions of the same songs, of course no one's gonna listen to that. Not as many people are gonna listen to that as the original. No shit. You could even do flip the ratio of your instrumental tracks to your vocal tracks, so that instead of having one instrumental track on an album, maybe you got 5. You got 5 and 5. You got 5 instrumentals, 5 with vocals. It just, there's just so many better ways to test the waters, see the reception, and just, I don't know. It seems like a pretty weird response to say that it just implies that somehow having a vocalist was holding back their sound. It's just, why aren't you just doing the sound before? Maybe writing with vocals in mind, just hurts. But I can't really see how. Maybe it'd be more difficult to play live and perform to remember if there's no pattern going. But man, I'm pissed. This sucks. This is a really good band. Their last album, Gadim, was insane album. And Ian Bear is an insane vocalist, phenomenal guy. It's just, I don't know, the way it's written too, it just seems like they kind of threw him out. And obviously this is again speculation. I have no facts to back this up, but just reading it, they Joel and Lucas posted this on their own on the Rings of Saturn page. Ian Bearer hasn't said anything. I don't know if this is a conversation that's happened a while ago. Maybe they're discussing in private. God forbid they fucking social media is how Ian Bearer found it out. How Dina Cesares of Fear Factory found out that Burton C. Bell was leaving, but it's just stupid. It's stupid drama, and I feel like it doesn't need to happen. It's just overall a bad move, especially I don't know, just for me personally, I feel like if I had to see a live show and the people headlining the show were an instrumental band, I probably wouldn't go. I love Rings of Saturn, but damn, I don't know. I don't think I could listen to them play, what was it, the song Gadim, just for a whole show for 60 minutes. No way. Good song, great song, but I don't know. The vocalists, they add so much energy. Maybe it'll just be Lucas Mann doing call-outs for instrumental tracks. It's not gonna be the same. Vocalists, it's a whole new layer of depth. It's not. I really do feel like it's not something that can be replaced or exchanged or swapped in and out willy-nilly, just because it adds so much energy, so much feel. It just makes all the instruments just come together. And I feel like if you really did write instrumentals the way you wanted to and the way you intended to, ignoring vocals to begin with, and you just let someone do vocals over it, see what happens, experiment a little. Honestly, it doesn't need to be anything that needs to be released to public. Honestly, they probably could have just fucking thrown together just some crazy instrumental and been hey, yo, Ian, throw some vocals on this shit and just see what they make. Just, you know, some experimentation, see what's up, especially because Ian's been like with the band for so long. It just rubs me the wrong way, and it just I don't know, generally upset because it feels like the loss of a really good band. So yeah, that's my take, that's my opinion. Love to hear what you guys think. Again, overwhelmingly it's been pretty negative response. I don't know, like hopefully, like I don't know what's best, like this is again my opinion. What the ideal thing I see is them double back and try to transition to this direction in a slower way, a more experimental way, like really trying to work something in between out instead of just saying like goodbye Ian. You know, I feel like they should have made just a bit of a better compromise, but who am I to say? Not my band, their band. At the end of the day, they make the decision. So you know, that being said, you know, don't harass anyone. Be a good little internet gremlin, and treat people with kindness. Like, hate that I have to say it, but I want to be explicit about that. Appreciate you, love you to death. I'm out of here.